Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is real late on Hot 97. My name is Peter Rosenberg, and I'm very excited to have this young man in the building. We played his record here for a long time. We're going to play it again in a minute. Really talented guy out of Detroit. All right, my man Chavis Chandler.
What up, though?
How are you?
Chop.
What's cracking,
man? Having a good time out here in New York, man. I love coming out here. They always show me so much love, man.
I wanna let's get the people familiar before we play the tune, and tell people where they can get your music and all that. My boy Dro put me on to you. Y'all are working together, but tell people where they might know you from. Give people a little bit of the background on Chavis Chandler.
Well, you might know me from being in Bruiser Brigade, actually. I was a former member of Bruiser Brigade with Danny Brown. And I was just with some of my bruisers last night at the show, man. Shout out to my boy Triple Black, man. And they took me under their wing and, like, showed me the ropes on a few things because I was already in Detroit making noise at different little showcases doing my thing. So probably know me from seeing me on the Pitchfork Selector with Bruiser, MTV Rap Fix with Sway and Who Kid.
So you did the rounds as part of Bruiser Brigade.
Yeah.
You did a little bit.
Yeah.
And now you're out here dolo.
Yep.
And Detroit has such an incredible history. I mean, it's just one of the most fascinating and best hubs for hip hop, pretty much since Eminem. You know, I mean, there was something before that, of course.
Him is one of the greatest to ever do it in rap.
Well, here's what makes, it's not often talked about that, not New York, not LA, but from Detroit, you have arguably the greatest MC and arguably the greatest producer, both from the same city, right? In Eminem and Jay Dilla, which is a pretty incredible thing. And then in between that, you have a million amazing, incredible Royce the 5'9" and Guilty Simpsons and Slum Village and so many different things. And so tell us about where you think you fit in the Detroit scene. What does Chavis bring to the table?
I'm like a hybrid of everybody. Like, I'm right in between all of that. Like the Royce, the M, and everything down to the Blade, Icewood, and the Street Lord Wine. Like, I'm in the middle. Like, I know how to do everything. So I'm like a perfect balance of all of that.
Incorporating the very street Detroit-ish with that savvy MC skill that we get from Detroit.
Still giving it the cadence where people actually want to pay attention to it. And also being from Motown, I started off doing music singing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know that. So, like, on my new record that I'm getting ready to drop, The Call of the Wild, they're going to hear a lot more of me singing on there. So,
all right, boom, here you go. I got you right now. Hold on. That's what you need to do. It's because you're cracking like this. Here we go. You're talking about Motown, talking about singing. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's just take you right back right now.
Mm-hmm. Dro will tell you, man, I listen to all old school music before my shows.
I mean, what an amazing, that's the thing, because when you talk about the hip-hop part of Detroit history, you go further back than that, of course, you're talking about maybe the greatest music history that exists in this country.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
definitely
certainly in the conversation with New York, you know what I'm saying? And New Orleans. And
yeah, I love this song. I think what I had them going to last night was The Beat Goes On by The Whispers.
Oh, let's see if I have that. See if I have any whispers in here.
And then he hit me with the what was that joint?
No.
Luther.
I just happen to have a very good Motown. I had this compilation that came out of Motown instrumentals and acapellas that has a lot of crazy, amazing stuff on it. So let's play a record real quick. Let's get the people familiar with young Chavis Chandler. This is a joint I played a bunch of times. Death Threats. Where can people get this on, by the way?
Live mixtapes. Dark Skin Jermaine and the Legend of the Leather Breeches.
And that is all original music. It's a full album, but it's free. Is that correct?
It's free.
That's fantastic. Now, you are dropping a new project soon.
Yes.
Talk to us about this new project.
My new project is something different for me. Like, I've actually feel like I've gotten to the point where I've gotten comfortable with what I'm doing. I know my voice. I know my sound now. So I'm really trying to give people more feel-good music and not just all hip-hop and like backpack type music, you know what I mean?
So you're pushing the boundaries for yourself a little bit.
Yeah, and but at the same time, I'm still keeping the message as well. Like, I'm still talking about, like, tangible topics and, stuff with substance in it that everybody can really relate to, but it just is more up-tempo and more party-oriented.
Okay, now do you like that Do you like the fact that you're able to go a million different places now as a hip hop artist, or do you wish you had the? It's harder these days to continue to just make boom bap hip hop and find success.
And it's sad that it's like that. I don't really like that, but I don't feel like I'm doing this project because you can't. Because if I felt like I wanted to put out another boom bap project, I could sell that and it would work for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, it's real messed up, man. Like that people really dumbing themselves down when you know how great they are. But my project is not dumbed down at all.
So how did you manage to do that? How did you manage to do stuff that's not completely straight ahead boom bap, mix it up a little bit without feeling like you were doing something that wasn't you?
Because I just tapped into the dance era and the techno era of Detroit as opposed to the rap and hip hop era. And they have more up tempo, more bass heavy like joints, you know what I'm saying? So like I sampled a joint from DJ Assault. Like it's a song called Sex on the Beach. I sampled that and I got a banger. And it's like, I had to do that because I remember when I was younger and we used to jit and like do the footwork and all of that on the east side where I grew up at. So I wanted to tap into that because I can't believe people acting like they forgot about that. That's like one of the things that made Detroit. Like that's the home of techno, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to me that people forgot about that.
Now speaking of the home of Detroit, if you were to rank your favorites out of the D, who are your favorite artists?
Right now?
Nah, ever out of the D.
Ever? I have to say Street Lord Wine, Blade Icewood, really loving Dej Loaf. We from the same side of town as well, and I got to see her grind and come up.
How long has her grind been?
Over 4 years. I know that for a fact. Like we came up in the same type of playgrounds. Like we was all in the same warehouses and little art galleries performing together. We used to chill like and just talk about what we wanted to do. Like everybody that came up in that time, and it's still more people popping up. Y'all in for something. Detroit is like on to something right now.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah. I like Vezo, Icewear Vezo. That's my dude. And I gotta say somebody out of my camp, you know what I'm saying? My boy Giovanni, really dope artist. He under 21 and he killing them.
You did not mention Eminem.
I already
Slum
said
Village.
Eminem was the greatest.
Oh, so you say Eminem's number one?
Yeah, of course. He don't count. It's like saying Jay-Z in the conversation about New York. You know what I mean? And if everybody don't know, they need to know that Dilla will always be the greatest producer. We from the same neighborhood.
So you put Dilla and M in their own spot.
Yeah, that's
boom, boom, boom.
They watching down on us. That's the hierarchy of shit. You know what I mean?
Now listen, how do you feel about spitting some bars?
I don't mind.
You want to spit some bars?
Yeah.
Let's see what I got over here. Let me check the right Dilla beat. Do something proper. Nah, I ain't want that one.
Hey yo, it's Chavis Chandler. Chop, chop. I'm blocking bullets with a sword without breaking a sweat. Ricocheting back, now he got a reversible chest. He swing a punch, then I duck through him down 2 flights of steps. How much you wanna bet he land on his neck? Grappling hook through the side window, then I roll near the steps. Catch you walking through the hall, then I'm snapping your neck. It's war season for any other MC breathing. I'm about to show you boys who the best, you feel me? I'm talking silencers, black max, and extra clips. My man said he just came up on the lick. All my little homies hungry, if they want it, they gon' take it from you quick. Empty bullets out the clip until it click. Don't end up deceased to desist, just cease running your lips or reside in cemeteries with obituary prints. I'm what the game's been missing, cuz Metal Gear Solid, I am on a mission, bruh. Pull up and watch me do it large like the drive-in. Pockets dressed in thousands while I'm on the island. I'm styling about my bread, we can talk deposits. I cut you short if you ain't got it. Confident steps, no audible option. No Liu Kang flow will get you drop kicked. I'm on some hot ish, who iller than when I spit. Hey yo, real talk, no one. You catch me dressed in armor like the Shogun. Chop.
Yeah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen,
Eastside.
His name is Chavis Chandler, all right? Now, when are you dropping a new project?
Probably the top of the year. I love dropping music the first quarter, so
soon.
Sometime soon.
All right, so you want to play something off of that?
Yeah.
All right,
of
so
course.
first of all, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Shout out to my man Dro. Shout out to the whole 313.
Shout out to Dro, for sure.
And we're going to play brand new music.
Queens.
Where can people find you, by the way, on Twitter and all that?
You can find me on everything at Chavis Chandler, and that's ChavisChandler.
Very easy. Chavis Chandler, brand new music right here.
No spaces, no underscores, nothing.
It's real late, Hot 97.